Today is a very momentous occasion for us as the African continent, having our ministers for foreign affairs to adopt the African model on the reform of the Security Council. As His Excellency, the Foreign Affairs Minister of Kenya said, President William Ruto has been one of the consistent advocates for reform of the global governance system, including the reform of the UN Security Council. So for 20 years as a global community, but also as the African continent, we've been speaking about reform of the Security Council based on the common African position, which has been articulated by His Excellency, the Foreign Minister. But for us as permanent representatives at the UN, we did not have the tools with which to negotiate with other groups that are interested in this. So we needed, for example, to develop a model on the basis of which we needed to engage with other groups from other continents or other interest groups, for example, groups from the small island states, which also have put forward a position. There are groups from the Arab states, which also have put forward their models. So today is a very important day for those of us who work or represent our countries at the UN in New York, because now we have, as I said, a framework that we are going to use to engage with other groups. Secondly, in terms of the process, from this point on, we've been given the mandate to present the African position to the co-chair of the UN Security Council reforms. That's the permanent representative of Kuwait, who will then use the African model together with all the other models that have been put forward by other groups to develop a consolidated model. So it's our hope that that will be achieved during the current session of the General Assembly, which is the 79th session. Then beyond that, once we've achieved some form of consensus on that, then we will then move to the penultimate phase, which will be the text-based negotiations. But that will come further down the road.